Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I have created this purple smoky halo effect on my eyes. You can kind of see here what I have done. I've been getting a lot of people asking me to post a video like this. I had did this on myself about a month ago, but I had also did it this past weekend for a client for her photo shoot. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, just follow along to the video. Also, if you like my channel, please subscribe. I'm also on Instagram where I post daily photos. My Instagram account is bfinleyxo. Thanks for watching, guys. So I'm going to start off by prepping my face with my SmashBox Photo Finish primer, foundation primer. That's a little glimpse of it there. I'm just rubbing this all over. This one is the hydrating one. I have really dry skin, so I just like this one. Lately, I have been using the Infallible Pro Matte by L'Oreal. I really like this. Just something I'm going with lately. So I'm just gonna dab that on a few spots. Always go under my neck too, so that it's all blended together and even. So I've already dampened my beauty blender, and you just want to get it damp so it really just blends it all in nicely. Alright, next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to conceal underneath my eyes with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm going to be investing in a good camera soon. Right now I'm just using my iPhone, so it's kind of crappy quality, but it does the job. I'm then going to go and highlight underneath my eyes with my Dream-Lumi Touch by Maybelline. There's a quick little glimpse of it. I'm kind of running out, so I need some more. And then just blend that all together. You can see that just brightens up that area a little bit. The next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to be using my Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to set that underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender and get in there. And yes, this part looks funny, but it just sets everything. So I'm just going to leave that on, let that bake into my skin a little bit, and I'm going to move on to contouring my face. So, the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette, the powder one. And I'm going to use this color right here to sculpt out my cheeks. And I'm just pulling that up along my hairline. I'm then going to use this little bit of a darker brown color. And then I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. So now that this has kind of set in a little bit, I'm going to take my yellowish color, I believe it's called Banana. I'm going to put a little bit of that on a brush and just swipe away the translucent powder. And that definitely gives a nice little highlight underneath your eyes. Okay, now I'm just gonna blend this out. Use the exact same thing that I had used underneath my eyes for this part. And then I'm going to take the color Banana again and just dust that along where I just highlighted. And that will set that color. Alright, I'm now going to move on to prepping my eyes. So I've been getting a lot of people asking me how that I do the halo look that I have posted in my last few posts. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys today. So I'm just using my Urban Decay Primer Potion and spreading that all around my eyelids. This is what it looks like. Alrighty. So I'm using my Sephora Primal Instincts palette. Yes, I'm sitting on the floor of my bedroom. Just felt comfortable doing it here today. First color I'm going to use as a base is going to be this light color right here called Universal Beige. And I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. Nothing fancy here.
Sorry for the sound of my cat meowing in the background. He was attempting to break into my bedroom.
Okay, next color, I'm going to be using this really light purple. That one right there. It's called Apricot. I'm going to start by just throwing that on to the outer portion of my lid. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing to the inner portion of the eyelid. With no extra color on my brush, I'm just going to sweep that over the crease. I'm going to leave the middle part of my eye open because at the very end we're going to pop a really shimmery color on the inside of that. So next I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker purple called Prune. throw that on the outside to give it a little bit more dimension. And then we're going to throw that on the inside corner too. And just like the first step, we're going to just sweep that over the middle with no extra color. That's kind of what it looks like so far. So to give this a little bit more dimension, I'm going to take my black color from this palette right out here, and I'm going to use a little tiny pencil brush and just apply that right into the corner here. And do the exact same to the very outer corner. And you can just see how it's already deepening the color. Like I said, I'm using my iPhone, crappy quality, I know. I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm just going to blend this color all out. Okay. Just for my own preference, I'm going to put a little bit more purple in there. And blend again. Perfect. Okay, I'm now going to take my MAC Nylon Frost color. And I'm just using my finger here. Just get a nice little healthy portion up on your fingerprint and pat that right on the middle. And you can already see how glam that is making that look. So I'm going to take my brush that I had already used for the purple and just kind of go around that again and blend in that frost color. And there is a very simple halo look. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my other eye and my eyebrows, and I'll be back. Alright, I am back. So I got both my eyes done. I added some lashes that I think I just got from the drugstore. Not really sure where. So here's a close-up. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to put on a little bit of highlight shimmer. The one that I'm going to use that I've been loving so far is the Becca Cosmetics times Jaclyn Hill, the Champagne Pop. Just love it. It gives you such a luminous glow. You look so dewy. So, I'm just going to throw this on a big brush here. Like, look at that. Oh, love. Okay. Throwing that on all the high points that the sun would naturally hit your skin. Alright, last thing I'm going to do my lips. So I'm just using the NYX Lip Primer. That's what that puppy looks like. Okay, so I'm going to go with a really soft pink today. Just complements the purple on top of my eyes. So the color that I am using is Pale Pink by NYX for my lip liner. And you're just going to line your lips. Get this, whatever that is on my lip off. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to fill that in a little bit. Next, I'm going to use my Xtreme Shine Lip Cream. This color is Nude Peach. So that's that baby right there. Just toss a little bit of that on my lips. And there we have it, guys. Thanks for watching my video today, guys. If you liked the video, please click the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Like I said at the beginning, also check out my Instagram, bfinleyxo, where I post daily pictures of my makeup routines, makeup looks, tips, and tricks. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great afternoon.